Star Trek Resurgence. Please like and subscribe if you get the chance. I always forget what to say when I start these things off. Please like and subscribe if you get the chance, and thank you for taking the time out of your day. And let's get to it. When we last left off, I think we were on the alien ship, and the gentleman's, where is it? This gentleman's crew member. Basically, they said they needed help because the enemy's taken over the ship, the Takan, Takana. But if you haven't watched the previous episodes, basically, it's like an alien, an ancient alien race is taking over the people on the planet, and we're trying to stop them, but they're insidious and they're taking over people's minds, and we've trapped on the ship with them, and we've just his crew's just contacted us saying they need help, but I'm pretty sure it's a trap. So I've got another hour to play this before I have to go to work. So let's get into it. Much love, much love.
Like this before?
Close quarters combat? Infiltrating an enemy stronghold?
Something like that.
I once spent 6 days crawling through sewers during the siege of Tofar Ket to retake the citadel there. That's just one of many campaigns I've served in. My dress uniform is well decorated. I can assure you of that.
So glad you're on our side.
Yourselves plenty of medals.
I'm glad we're here with you. We need your kind of experience.
I should say you do. And I'll be glad to have Lieutenant Itasca with us. She fought
His command
shoulder to
potential.
shoulder with me in that siege.
So you're pretty close, huh?
She's like a daughter to me. She's saved my life more than once. She's more than just a comrade in arms.
I'm gonna have to say don't get your hopes up.
Might already be lost. Dead or it's a con. You need to be prepared for that.
I am. I know that kind of loss all too well. But once we have my comrades...
What's he said now? I'm a geek out. Imagine it was great for Carter's pragmatism when she expressing concerns about Ishkat brothers, isn't he?
We'll be able to retake the bridge. Then, our fleets will catch up to us. The ATP is just down that corridor.
Talking too much with it if considering you're in an enemy stronghold. Like the phasers. I wish we had some phaser rifles though.
Is this the artillery platform?
This is the power distribution to the forward armament cluster. There was combat here. Disruptor burns on the walls. Signs of a grenade detonation.
There has to be another way.
I can see why they're trapped in there. That's gonna be just as hard for us to cross.
We'll need to find a way to get in there and shut down the power. The distribution conduits have been knocked loose. The currents in those lines would be lethal. Is there any way to power those down?
Each circuit has a control panel that regulates power to the magnetobanks.
I can track connections between the power lines and the control panels. I should be able to clear a safe path to your crew.
We'll get the door open here.
Say, come on, let's get into it.
It's heavy.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'll go in then. I'll go in. Find the console to deactivate the electricity. Let's see where it is. Be over there, isn't it? Pardon me. There we go. Mini game. Mini game. Have I deactivated it? Have I got to go back and get them? Apparently not. I'm going to go down because that was all electrified. Oh, did I miss something down there? Or was that the console? No, it must have been the console. Hold on, let's just go back down. You never know. You never know, do you, though? Come on, come on. Up we go, Carter. Let's get to it. I think this is the way we came before. Surely they could have opened. This is a trap. Oh, get it. This is a trap. Admiral, it's a trap! Reckon this is a dead-on trap, look. That's a gas. Oh my god. We're gonna get electric. Oh my god. I almost pressed it then. Phaser! Phaser! Oh god. Oh, he was just standing there nice and hidden, wasn't he? Oh, that's it. We're gonna do this now. It's hard to flip and hit them. That's it.
You!
Should we get?
Federation, you made it.
Barely. There's a lot of collateral damage out here.
They'd backed us into a corner.
We did that to drive them out. Put some space between us and the enemy. They're here. Get down.
God, she got blasted in the head, did she?
We'll never make it if we go back that way. You, give me a hand with this. Go, go! Behind us!
Oh, explosive barrels. Objects with the that symbol will explode when shot. Use explosives to take them up. There's more delay between it and that and trigger. Oh, I can't even fucking see it. Hard. It's because it keeps shifting you back to the left.
Conquest is ours.
It's because it keeps shifting you back to the left every time you move out. No, Carter didn't fail, you lying shite bags. It's because you keep shifting me back to the left and you're not allowing me to move. No, I'm just whining here. Just whining. Let's go. Look, because by the time you pop your head out. See, that one does it.
Go, Federation. You take the lead. We'll keep them busy.
Can't really see over, can you though? Go, Hadri, go!
Fall back!
God, that man got ganked. Did you see him?
Hold him back! We can't let him reach the stairs!
Oh, shoot the thing, man. I'm not even going to shoot the barrels. It's pointless. I'm just getting shot blasted here. Ugh. Hold on, I got shot. Oh, shit, I'm alive. Go! Oh, God. Oh, I'm dead. Is this such dodgy, wonky system? You can't. It keeps flipping you back to the left every time you pop out. If you could like turn around. Oh, we got ganked. Look at him. Ganked. Come back, man. Look at how they're running out of everywhere. There's like Predator all over again, but not at all like Predator. Oh no, you keep saying that. I'll have to save some of these. You can go away, man. I've come through on the right, look. Oh, where's it? Oh.
No! You can't just run in there.
Must live to fight.
Stop standing there while things are blasting above your head. Run for your lives!
We let the enemy take them. Hadri and Private Turo.
They weren't the only ones. But if we hadn't, it would have been all of us. I'll have to live with that. And I'll answer for it when I die. It's not the Illidian way to leave one of our own behind. It's a sin.
We keep fighting, shut up.
We're not gonna die. Not if I have anything to say about it.
It's more important that we win. When we were in there, trapped, we agreed that we had to live to fight. Hadri agreed.
Sounds like Claudia Black.
We
Does he love me now? Does he love me? Hold on. Manager is grateful. Oh, there. Lieutenant Ishka was thankful for Carter's gift and determination when she shared guilt over her. Yeah, but that's for later. Let's get on with it.
We'd keep going, make our way to the bridge. They died so we could fight on.
The Takan
Yeah, stop talking. Let's get to it.
They want to steal their bodies. Steal their minds.
The Takan knows everything the host knows.
That means they know our plan. They know we're heading to the bridge.
Oh, it's Commander.
Tylus, you should be in sickbay.
I'll finish this.
I couldn't just lie there knowing the entire fate of Hotari hangs in the balance.
Can I not turn this up a bit? This is very low. Master volume.
How did it go? You look exhausted.
Let's say total
To be
disaster.
honest, it was a total disaster.
That can't be true. I heard a rumor that they'd made a deal, that the Illidians agreed to peace. After what we saw Sidron do to the diplomat in the mines, I could hardly believe there was hope, but then... Is that true?
They're all Takanya.
I'm afraid the truth is far worse than that.
There's no deal.
No. They're all Takan now. The Hotari, the Illidians. Everyone.
No. That can't be true.
I'm sorry.
Where will I go? I can't go back. I don't have a home anymore.
Don't worry about it now. Atari is not lost.
Everything I've ever known is gone.
Say Atari's not lost yet.
This is far from over. It will be your home again, I promise.
Thank you.
My bestie now. BFFs.
Stands with the Hotari.
Hold on, hold on, hold on. Where's she gone? Where's she gone? Tara was devastated to learn that Tara, but she took solace in Jara's words of assurance.
For a second.
Yellow alert.
Commander Ryder,
Get to the bridge!
we need you on the bridge immediately.
Commander.
Oh, she's got Geordie LaForge's things.
You didn't opt for the ocular implants.
Maybe someday. The visor was the best the doc could do on short notice.
We've got an Elydian ship, the Veskar, rapidly bearing down on our position.
Or what was the Veskar. Now I'm not so sure.
Bring it up on the...
We go for red alert, man.
600 kilometers in closing. Still coming straight for us. Commander?
We should go to red alert. Should we put the shields up? I want to say shields.
Should we put our shields up? Just as a precautionary measure.
I'd like to avoid escalating this any more than we have to. Whatever the hell this is.
They don't look like.
Kilometers in closing.
Shields up. Ready phasers.
Shields
I've just
up.
said that.
Phasers ready.
So red alert.
Incoming.
God, she got some burns, ain't she?
Lock phasers and open fire.
Heavy damage. But deflectors still at full power?
That bypassed our shields entirely.
That's impossible. God damn it, return fire. Everything
Rotate our shields on the EM pulse.
Modulate the shield frequencies.
Okay,
See if
told
we
ya.
get any cover.
Okay, I'll just stand there. Can't you do basic maneuvers?
Just keep firing.
Randomize the shield frequencies.
Shields still have no effect.
That doesn't make sense.
I'll try another.
Modulate. Invert the shield polarity. Let's go for that.
There. We've got incoming. How do they keep matching our shield frequency?
They couldn't. Unless... They've compromised our shield algorithms. They can bypass our shields at will.
What?
Captain!
He's out cold.
Oh, fuck's sake. I'll do it. I think Solana's but a bloody,
Why'd they stop?
Damage report.
Running on emergency power. Major hull damage on decks 4 through 7. Warp core is stable and intact.
We're completely vulnerable.
Commander, we're being held by the Veskar. It's Galvin.
Oh, what's the... Solano's down again, fuck's sake.
On
Put him through.
Commander Rydak, where's your captain? Not dead, I hope. At least, not yet.
Just say you're dealing with
You're
me.
dealing with me. Is that a problem?
One inferior life form is as good as another. I have to give you credit, Commander. You survived longer than I thought you would. But make no mistake, your shields are useless, your weapons ineffective, and there's nothing you can do. I could destroy you at any moment. But I'd rather hear your pleas for mercy first. Your existence is entirely in my hands. And I'm not...
Do your worst. I'll just say we're worth more than alive. We've got to stall them.
You could destroy us. But the truth is, we're worth more to you alive than dead. Better if we report back to Starfleet about the power of Taconian technology and the futility of fighting it.
There might be value in that. I've been thinking about what you said, Commander. You claimed I would be held accountable. And here I am, holding me accountable.
He's still talking.
The Veskar's weapons are powering up.
But of course, now you are entirely at my mercy.
Yeah, I knew he just wants to gloat. He wants victims. He doesn't want
So I
dead.
decided to let you live. Because there's merit to the idea you're worth more to me alive. Tell your Federation that Takan are as merciful as they are powerful. That you were fortunate to escape with your lives.
I can act like a...
You may not be so lucky.
Yeah, just say thank you.
Brave enough to face me again.
We appreciate your mercy.
Oh my god, what a dickhead. I'm smiling at you now like a dickhead. Galvin was impressed by Joe's cleverness and the Vescar was resolute at her mercy. God, that didn't make it.
Can you track their warp signature?
Nothing. It's untraceable, just like before.
Notify Ambassador Spock. I want everyone in the briefing room to discuss our options.
What's the status of the repairs?
Hull breach should be patched up in a matter of hours. Impulse power is at 67%.
I think now's the time to contact Starfleet.
Restored soon.
Still no luck tracking Galvin's warp signature. They've all but disappeared.
Keep trying. Finding that son of a bitch is the best shot we've got.
Commander Rydick, you had the Khan after the ship was attacked. What is your assessment? Given our current situation,
We're outmatched. We need more knowledge.
we have suffered.
I say we need more knowledge.
I think we don't know enough. We need more information.
In that case, we might have an
Hold on. Come on, Spock. Tell me what you said, mate. Hey, you Spock. Valid assessment of the situation resolute. We may be down, but we're not out yet.
guardian of the Takan Empire. If anyone could find Galvin, it would be him.
That's assuming he's willing to help us.
True, but there's only one way to find out.
Wouldn't we need to secure authorization from the Federation Council to contact him?
The nearest Federation outpost is Andoria. I can travel there by shuttle and inform them personally of the threat from the Takan. Meanwhile, the Resolute can travel to the Delphi Ardu system in search of portals.
I still have my doubts.
What options do we have?
Captain William T. Riker has first-hand experience with the area and with Portal 6-3. His guidance will prove invaluable and should alleviate your concerns.
Delphi Ardu 4 is a restricted zone for good reason.
Yeah, we're a bit out of options now, Solano. I think you just kind of...
Portal 6-3's allegiance will be with the Takan. It's just too much of a risk. A waste of time.
Maybe we can reason it's the only way to find them.
According to Commander Riker's records of meeting Portal 6-3, he was willing to listen to reason. We may be able to convince him that Galvin is wrong.
Or he'll just be happy to learn his civilization is making a comeback. In which case, we only compound the problem.
I am inclined.
Oh, shut up, you. I don't think I like Solano. Solano could see the reason to approach traveling to Delphi despite his concerns. They might be walking.
Commander Rydick. Her logic is sound. This portal may have knowledge that proves to be invaluable, including information on the nature of the Cartabula. We must act on the facts at hand.
Then we'll give it our best.
I'll arrange a meeting with Captain Riker.
And I will speak with the Council. They need to understand the magnitude of the situation. I can leave for Andoria immediately. I wish you luck finding Portal 6-3. The very future of the Federation may rest in your hands.
It takes a minimum of 8 crew on the bridge to run the ship, so we can expect at least that many hostiles.
If they bioformed Hadri, they know we're coming.
Which means everyone needs to be ready for...
Oh. God, they took you lot out, didn't they? They were ready. Just walking through the corridors like you got no cares in the world.
Keep that door sealed.
We can handle that. Where do you need us?
There's an access panel there. You should be able to patch into the local system.
We'll be shot getting there.
I'll cover you. On my signal. Now!
God, you're not really doing much at the minute. Carter's doing everything. What are you doing, love? Sitting there? Keep it in the circle. There we go.
For the bridge doors. Wait, what's this?
Got something?
Gravity. If I invert the artificial gravity inside the bridge, that'll throw anyone on the bridge right up into the ceiling.
He'll never see it coming.
Itasca, get ready to charge.
Charge?
Reversing gravity polarity. Now!
Amazing.
Close in!
How do we get them
Oh.
down.
Oh, we go in the bridge.
What are we gonna do with them?
We don't have time to take prisoners.
So you're just gonna shoot them?
I haven't decided yet.
We can't just shoot them.
I'm
They
the
could be,
rank
yeah, they
officer.
could be useful.
Not in your army.
These prisoners can be useful to us. But if you kill them, we'll never know.
I can live with that.
Well, I can't.
You're
Well, neither
an
can I.
engineer, not a soldier. This is clearly my territory.
You think you have enemy combatants here? This is a hostage situation. Each one of them has an innocent life inside. I'll keep watch on them.
As will I. We can't let our guard down around the enemy.
Petty Officer Diaz and I will figure out how to stop the ship.
Let's hurry. The rest of the Takan could show up any minute. Crystals. They're all over this place.
I'm gonna go over there.
Engines are redline, running at full power. But this main drive manifold is spiking way over nominal levels.
Very dangerous.
Even at 100% output, the warp cores wouldn't push this much plasma to the drive section.
That much reactor output would drive us past the theoretical top speed of this ship. So how fast are we actually going?
Warp 9.99.
This console looks unaffected. We're gonna be there in less than an hour.
We can't let that happen.
Hold on, it would take days to go this distance with our fastest ship. We're traveling at a warp factor many times greater than this ship should even be capable of. Even with the engines pushed as hard as they are, they wouldn't produce this speed.
Whether it's these crystals,
You are now.
or the power from the Cartabula, the Takan have found a way to increase the engine output and top speed. We have to find a way to hit the brakes before we outrun anyone who could help us.
We stop it, so they can't get this ship where they're going, and enact the next phase of their plan. That is, if they don't destroy us all first. I would have thought this ship would disintegrate going this speed. But somehow, that hasn't happened yet.
That's just two sides of the same coin.
It's what?
Either way, we both want to stop the Zeldi.
Ah, yes. And we will find a way to do it.
Sounds like Claudia Black, that does.
To think what the Cartabula could do if it was plugged into something it was meant to power.
If anyone knows who Claudia Black is, she's an actress. She's been in Stargate, Farscape. Is it Farscape? Yeah, I remember Farscape. And then she's, was in Dragon Age and all the. Been in a bunch of gaming stuff these days.
Where's the captain?
Captain Ostego did not survive the atmosphere poisoning.
I'm sorry to hear that.
He died defending the Empire. That's how he'd want it. Careful where you point that thing.
It's not active. I can't see any way this would work as a weapon. It's dead.
Out of ammo?
Not sure.
Let me scan it. Scan it. No. Get some tricorder data readings.
It's the Takan language.
From what I can tell, the ship's systems are actively responding to input.
Which is the opposite of how most bridges work. They usually send commands, not receive them.
It's from an intrusive program. This control station won't do us any good.
The control station won't do us any good.
There are two interfaces on top of each other.
This is not Lydian programming.
These crystals are Takan technology. They seem to be
I wouldn't be surprised if these are like rebels or something like that.
tetrametric pulses.
Tetrametric?
Or prisoners or
It's
something.
the energy signature of Takan technology. Everything they make gives off this type of radiation.
They're blocking the inputs. It's not responding at all. Everything I try, it just ignores me.
Your access code.
So how did the Takan use this tech?
It's beyond me.
So this is something to do with Takan biology.
Consoles running themselves, some clogged up with crystals that are sending off tetrametric pulses.
But none of this is sending signals outward. It's receiving.
They're flying the ship from somewhere else.
That should be impossible. But it explains why there's less than a full bridge crew. If they aren't flying the ship from the bridge, where are they controlling it from?
I was going to talk to the woman.
Got some answers.
I don't like what they tell us, though.
If we can learn nothing else, then what's left is to make these Takan talk. And if they don't, we'll dispose of them.
Hey, that's not how we do this.
That is enough from you. I thought that thing was useless.
It was. No power. Until he touched it. Weapons must be biocoded.
Our technology will only work for one of our kind.
I can assure you, this weapon works just fine for me.
Slow down, Arminta.
You can't control the ship with a disruptor.
But I can use it to control you.
Ah!
Let's talk.
I think their Achilles' heel is their arrogance.
The Titan's communications officer says Captain Riker will be ready in just a moment. You need to see this. The report on the data breach.
Damn. It's worse than I'd hoped. They didn't just compromise our shields. They stole the shield algorithms for all of Starfleet as well. Meaning every ship is potentially vulnerable to attack. Making this so much worse than it already was.
Starfleet has to know now.
Potential consequences. We should notify Starfleet as soon as possible.
I don't disagree, but I'll reach out to Ambassador Spock about it. I don't want to cause a panic, and I doubt he does either.
I have Captain Riker for you.
Let's not mention any of this shield business to Riker just yet. Put him through.
It's a hollow net thing, isn't it?
Captain Riker, this is my first officer, Commander Jara Rydek.
My pleasure.
Sir.
Oh.
I wish we were all meeting.
He always tries to. Jonathan Frakes always tries to get in on these things.
You and I have actually met before.
We have.
I was a young lieutenant on the Potemkin. You were first officer on the Tuckerman. I piloted you and our science officer in a shuttle to survey quantum resonance in the planetary rings of Residius 6.
Oh, yes. Now I remember.
You know, he gave me some good advice that day about a very difficult job.
Oh, come on, Riker. We ain't got time for this.
Well, I'm not
monologuing.
Some words of wisdom, sir.
Then let me ask, as first officer on a starship, where does your responsibility?
Oh, for God's sake, Riker. We've got some sort of a little bit of.
The crew or the ship itself?
Oh, this old chestnut. I am
Captain,
curious to
the
hear what
crew.
she says.
Oh my God. I'm gonna go the crew.
Ultimately, my responsibility is to the crew at large.
The needs of the many. You have been hanging around Ambassador Spock. But the truth is, it's a trick question. Every situation is different, and there are no easy answers.
Oh, for God's sake.
In some cases, it might not be any of those three. It could be the Prime Directive. Or the mission.
Yes, so perhaps we should get to the matter at hand.
I know. It's a bit out of the blue there, Riker. Like you said.
Encountered a Takan entity known as Portal 6-3. The Enterprise was held captive in orbit until you were able to convince him to let the ship go.
All of which is detailed in the mission report.
What we want from you is what we can't get from the report. What can we use to get Portal 6-3 to help us?
I've often thought about that over the years. How a small difference in the encounter could have led to disaster. The most important thing is, don't let him push you around. He can appear as a man or as a godlike projection. He'll test you, but don't be overwhelmed by the pageantry and theatrics.
I'll stand up to him. You can trust in that.
Good, but that's just the first step. Portal is full of bluster and...
What's Riker said? What's Riker said? Fucking hell, Riker. Forgotten Riker was stuck by Jared Confidence and discussing...
But he can be reasoned with. And that's my other piece of advice. You want to appeal to him rationally. You don't want him thinking you're acting out of fear.
But we are afraid of the Takan, and with good reason.
He's not the sort to suffer fools. And he'll lose interest if he feels his time is being wasted.
Does he know? We need more options. Does he know?
I think he knows that the Takan have returned.
He didn't even know they were gone when we went there. But the moment the Enterprise dropped into orbit around Delphi Ardu-4, he downloaded the entirety of the ship's computer. So I'd expect the same when you get there.
What if he won't cooperate and we have to face these Takan ourselves?
Then we have a much bigger problem on our hands.
What I mean is, in the 16 years since you discovered this outpost, there has to have been research. Battle plans for what to do about the Takan if we encountered more of them. I need to know what they are.
If I had that answer, it would have been the first thing I told you.
We both know Command has had their share of hidden plans in the past. Like Admiral Hansen and Captain Shelby's Special Projects Division at Starfleet Tactical, devising new ways to take on the Borg.
Trust me, this isn't some Starfleet conspiracy to keep you in the dark. But if you two don't think you're equipped to make contact, tell me now. Because there is no silver bullet here. Now's not the time to hesitate. I need to know you're up to this.
I'll say, were you prepared?
Were you equipped to meet Portal 6-3 all those years ago?
I'm here, aren't I?
Yes, you are. And we have the benefit of your experience on our side.
Fair enough.
Yeah, shut up, Riker.
There was a special
We'll get the job done.
And I was part of it.
So there was a secret plan.
Of the Empire, we determined the best course of action was to create a restricted zone around the Delphi Ardu.
I say, he's just the captain. He wouldn't know.
I have my concerns, but I'll clear the way with the brass for your travel into the restricted space. Just remember what I've told you. And it wouldn't hurt to read some Sun Tzu en route. Or Marcus Aurelius.
Thank you for your support, Captain Riker.
As I say, I don't think you've got that sway, Captain.
The officer would probably see to it that I stay on the bridge while they get all the excitement on the away mission. The burdens of command. Rest assured.
That sounds more like an admiral's job.
Is taking this threat very seriously. You won't be alone out there for too long.
Thank you, Captain Riker.
One more thing. Ambassador Spock said that Takan stole some data from your central computer. What's that all about?
We're still assessing the extent of the breach. Nothing to report as of right now.
That's it? Ambassador Spock suggested it was something more serious.
It's a lot to sift through.
There was a lot of data stolen. A lot to sift through.
Yes, we're still making sure our assessment is accurate. We don't want to raise alarms unnecessarily.
I'd raise that alarm pretty loudly if I were you.
But you're not us.
I'm riding on this.
You're not us, Riker. And he says Joe have been evasive. Did not tell Riker. Of course I wouldn't take Riker about sheer codes. Kiss my ass, Riker.
And if it comes to it, the Titan and I will be ready to
Shut up,
personally
Riker.
lend a hand in this fight.
Fucking self-righteous dick.
Riker out.
We don't have time for your business. We need to keep it in-house for now.
For not getting too specific with Riker about the data breach.
We support our captain for now. I hope you had a good reason. I just said why keep it from
What I
him.
don't understand is why you'd keep it from him. If you're going to tell Ambassador Spock, what's the difference?
This information will send a shockwave through the entire fleet. I'm sure Spock will agree. It should be compartmentalized on a strictly need-to-know basis.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I have more research to do. So do you. I'm sure the ship's computer...
I reckon he's not going to tell Spock.
Dismissed.
Surely there would have been a few more philosophers on war strategy than a 16th century guy.
It's the automated Federation warning buoy. Transmitting the disable code Captain Riker provided.
That was unpleasant. Commander Ermont, what are the conditions of our systems?
All internal systems operational.
Commander Westbrook, what are your scans of the planet?
Nothing out of the ordinary.
No sign of this outrageously powerful Takan being?
I'm running a magneton scan now, but so far, nothing.
Where are you? Prep your way, team. We don't know if Portal 6-3 will cooperate.
God, a bunch of red shirts.
He's not an asset.
The doctor coming down for? Oh, the woman that... Those two in the back of red shirts. They're gonna get killed. They're dead now. Time me on. I've got about 30 minutes left. Well, not even that, 20 minutes.
Prove you're worth keeping alive for a little while longer.
I cannot stop this ship any more than you could stop the tides.
Not good enough.
The impotent threats of a lower life form do not sway me. I will not bend to you. I was born 600,000 years ago. But a new age dawns today.
Are you the scion of the flame?
My name is Zan Utglosa, who was born in the final days of the Age of Makto. And we are all scions of the flame. Every one of us who have traveled across the bridge of time.
Okay, he's giving us information now.
Awakening. We have all sworn ourselves to the cause.
Eventually, one of you will break.
You don't understand how overmatched you truly are. This craft was nothing before we imbued it with the speed required by our mission. And the Cartabula produces enough energy to drive an entire fleet of ships like this one. But when we wake the Aphelion, we won't need a fleet.
The Aphelion?
Only then will you understand the might of the Takan Empire.
So what's the Aphelion?
Wake the Aphelion. What are you going to do with it?
Anything we want.
Come on! This goes from bad to worse unless you do what they say.
It's coming alive.
He can't stop the ship.
Then he will. Or we cut off his hands and use them ourselves.
The moment I reduce speed or change our heading, the others will know. First, they'll just resume course from elsewhere. Trivial matter. And then, they will come here. For you, this is a dead end.
I say new to
I
plan.
don't know if he's telling the truth, but I don't like it. We need a new plan.
He's just trying to talk his way out of trouble. Why would you tell us all this?
I tell you, because I value my own life. When my fellow Scions come, and they will come, I expect you'll all act like the savages you are, and a battle wounds you. We've all died once. I don't intend to do so again. I won't touch those controls. If you want to get us killed, do it yourselves.
You fear death. There's a way to stop this ship for good, and he knows how. He just needs more pressure.
What kind of pressure?
We hurt him, he'll talk. Trust me.
That's against Starfleet protocol.
You're not on a Starfleet ship.
I was saying, not on a Starfleet ship.
Protocol does not apply. We take the action that will lead to our victory. Don't assume your moral code takes precedence above all others.
Let's see if I can find another way.
I'm not gonna torture them. Not like this. There's gotta be something we can work with here.
On the bro. It can probably break his arm.
What's this?
This display shows the location of the Takon on the ship. This is where the infiltrators are, the central artery of ship systems. Sensors, propulsion, weapons. Doesn't seem to be working here.
This is weird. This area here?
Power generation. The warp cores.
It's deserted. Going this fast, it would be too dangerous to force a warp collapse by cracking one of the propulsion coils. It could rupture the hull, end up damaging the Cartabula in the process.
That risks tearing a hole in space.
We can't have that.
Engine status. Right. The warp cores are still practically redlined. However they've supercharged the Zeldi, it still relies on existing systems.
They just amplify the output?
But the Takon have already interfaced with those systems. The controls will be no use. So we'd have to find a way to manually shut down the warp cores.
Might not be a manual shutdown as much as it'll be sabotage.
No one appears to be guarding it. I think I can get us there. But once we're in, do you really think you can cripple my ship? Not something I'd normally ask. But I'm coming around to it.
You just worry about getting us there. I'll handle the rest.
This plan of yours has one problem. It strands us. Left out of the fight when there is a war going on.
Our fight is here, now. This is how we do the most good. For the Empire.
For the Empire! For the Emperor!
So, Carter, you didn't beam out after all. I thought you'd escaped when we boarded. I had almost hoped you'd made it off. And Millie's there with you too, right? It's good you two are together.
Believe me, I don't want to be here either. Looks like neither of us get our way.
But Carter, I am going to get my way. You're not a fighter. I know it. You know it. That's why you're hiding. Somewhere on this ship. But the Takon Empire has so much to offer you. Think of all the knowledge lost for 500,000 years that you'd have access to. I know you want more from life. And I want to show you what you could be a part of.
Yeah, of course you do.
Not just the wonders you've already seen from us. In our time, we had the power to move stars. Carter, you have a thirst for discovery. And a part of you would remain to experience the things
So let's help you.
But if you try to fight it...
You don't know what you're doing. Miranda, we can help you, but you have to fight.
Miranda is a part of us now. She's accepted that.
You're lying.
I have no reason to lie. Every one of us on this crusade has fought wars more brutal and consuming than you could fathom. But I want to reach a peaceful resolution to this. Carter, we have a plan for you. And for the others, too. We don't want to have to destroy you.
I'll negotiate with Miranda. Our Miranda. When you release her.
She's still here. In a way. We can continue this conversation in person. I'll see you on the bridge very soon.
Our comm badges. She's tracking our location with them.
If we have to use force to free our fellow Scions, there will be casualties.
We can't stay here. And we need to disable the transmitters.
Where'd you go? You don't want to talk to me?
She's trying to keep you talking.
I mean, I get it. But I'm trying to help you.
What she said. Oh, she's trying to trick us. Miranda was touched when cut off the help of fight again, which is then undone when he refused to respond to her.
Got it.
Mine's done too.
Time to hit the road.
You've forgotten something. They know where we're going.
There's nothing we could do.
Done. You're not going to
There we
shoot
go.
Max unconscious, are you?
You keep getting in my way.
We've managed this far without doing it your way.
We are hardly in control of this situation. And now we have loose ends.
Just say you're on the same.
You're on the same side? Come on! Now let's move it.
Carter's command material. So, where's the rest of them? About 10 more minutes. Come up. Let's get this done. Oh, she's going to talk to the Scion. Not the Scion, what is it? I can't remember this episode. I do remember it when I watched Enterprise, but I can't remember it like it's very old, a long time ago, wasn't it? All the red shirts are over there. There's the new Georgia LaForge.
Our coordinates match the exact location where Riker met Portal 6-3.
Unlike Riker's team, we beamed down without a problem.
It's quiet.
Unless he's gone.
If he won't come to us, we'll go to him. Spread out.
What would the medical doctor be? Oh, I suppose he could take over.
Already gave it a scan. Dead. Whole planet feels like it's been turned to stone.
Doctor?
Commander, keeping an eye on those iridium levels? Good. Last thing we need are your cells destabilizing on a hostile alien planet.
These crystals are dormant.
Riker's report said they were glowing, that they served as energy collectors. It could be a good sign they're inactive. The Guardian of the Takan doesn't have his guard up.
This is where Portal 6-3 projected his image.
He was guarding this bridge. It must mean something.
We'll move forward when you're ready, Commander.
Thanks. Thanks for telling me my job. Yeah, let's just go then. It's gonna shut down a bit, yeah.
Follow me. Ends here. Is it me, or did that path just disappear?
There was a path there a moment ago.
There must be an explanation.
Tetrametric pulses.
Same energy as the other Takan technology.
Most of the crystals appear dormant. What's different about this one?
Readings indicate there's a cavity in the rock right behind it.
We could try melting a hole through the wall with our phasers.
Worth a try. Nothing.
There's gotta be a weakness. Somewhere it isn't totally solid.
I am trying to shoot the crystal. I thought that was going to do it.
An illusion.
I'm sure that wall was as real as the rest of them. I felt it.
It's almost like our holodeck technology, but far more advanced.
The crystals must be absorbing the energy from our phasers.
I'm picking up something. A biosignature. It's faint, but it's there.
With me.
With me. On me. Come on, let's go.
Another dead end.
Or another illusion.
Crewman LaRue, if you would.
Criminal is dead. Told ya.
Devolve to Resolute. Beam crewman LaRue directly to medical.
Is he okay?
He'll live.
Not all crystals work the same, it seems.
Don't fire your phasers at any crystals unless we're sure they're putting out the same pulses as before.
Commander, I may be able to speed up the process. I can now detect many different wavelengths of radiation simply by looking. The Takan radiation is unusual, so I can't quite clear it all up, but I was able to eliminate many of the non-tetrametric crystals. Your tricorder should warn you.
That's an enormous help. Thank you, Lieutenant.
It's my honor.
Tetrametric. Good sign.
Hold on, I've lost it. I can't shoot it, can I? Oh shit, if you press that button. No tetrametric radiation detected.
I wonder if this place was always so lifeless.
Aside from the breathable atmosphere, this is a remarkably inhospitable planet. Traces indicate there was once living flora, but it's been dead so long it's practically turned to stone.
From what Portal told Riker, it was an outpost to defend the far edge of the Takan Empire.
Well,
Pardon me.
it's not that
3 more minutes. Come up. Oh, wait till we. It's a grave now.
Looks like there used to be a bridge here.
There's something alive beyond this wall. Based on the data from the Enterprise's records, it must be Portal 6-3.
I'll figure out how to get us past it.
I know you will. The biosignature is coming from this direction. I'm sure of it. But there's no getting through here.
There's always a way.
Perhaps the crystal is standing right next to. Do not discharge your phaser at this crystal.
More crystals. Need a way across.
Non-tetrametric. Do not discharge your phaser. Do not discharge your phaser. Oh my god. Alright, I think I'll leave it there. It's going to take me a while to figure this out. I'm not, man, you know, I don't want to rush it. You want to enjoy the moment, don't you? So, I think I will just leave it a phaser. Let's see if there's also other. I'll leave it there for now. Thank you for joining me. Please like and subscribe if you got this far, and we'll pick this up next time. Much love, much love.